say you want a VW Golf GTI, or a Jaguar XFR, or even a Porsche Cayenne Turbo, but you'd like to turn their performance all the way up to 11. Well, that's why you can get a Golf GTI Performance Pack, a Jaguar XFR S, and even a Porsche Cayenne Turbo S. However, are these highly tuned models really worth the extra cash? To find out, I'm going to be comparing them on track with their standard versions. In this video we have the Jaguar XFR S up against the normal XFR. The standard Jaguar XFR has a 5-litre supercharged engine with 503 brake horsepower and 625 Nm of torque. It can do 0 to 62 miles per hour in 4.9 seconds before reaching an electronically limited top speed of 155 miles per hour. It costs £65,380. The XFR S costs an extra £14,615, but for that you get an extra 39 brake horsepower and 55 Nm of extra torque. 0 to 62 time falls by 0.3 of a second to 4.6 seconds, and you can reach a top speed of 186 miles per hour. The S also gets a louder exhaust, tweaked gearbox, stiffer chassis and firmer suspension. But does all this make the standard XFR feel somewhat lacking when you head out on track?
So the engine, lovely V8 noise, automatic gearbox, relatively smooth shift. Third gear, we're coming down to second here. Straight away you can feel that the car's relatively soft for a performance car, but change direction is quite good. A little bit of understeer there up to third gear, but you're always only a throttle press away from a little bit of a dial into oversteer. Just missed a pheasant then, but we missed him. Up to fourth gear, 110 miles an hour, hard on the brakes. Down to third, down to second. Lots of torque, but seconds needed here, otherwise it kicks down. And just there you've got a little bit of wheel spin. When the car's fully loaded, you can feel there's a little bit of twist in the rear suspension, and you've got to manage the throttle so that you don't get the unloaded wheel spinning up, because obviously we're doing these laps with the stability control systems turned off. A little bit of understeer on the way in. If it starts nice and to oversteer, but again you can feel that little chirrup as the unloaded rear wheel starts to light up. So it's a constant battle just managing traction to extract the lap time. Obviously you can drive this car really sideways. It's got a lovely light feel to it. It's quite such an engaging chassis, but to extract a lap time you've got to just manage that oversteer and not get the car moving around too much. It's quite hard work through that high speed change of direction. Second gear for the penultimate corner to third, getting a little bit of wheel spin, trying to keep it neat really to get that lap time, trying not to have the car sliding or losing traction, and accelerating across the line.
The standard XFR completed the flying lap in 1 minute 14.3 seconds, but can the XFR S go any quicker?
Well, the first thing you notice is you can feel the extra power, but it's not night and day difference. But as soon as you come to a corner, straight away you can feel the difference. It's just so much tautier than the standard car. So through this long corner here, whereas the standard car's having a little bit of understeer and then it starts to slowly transition into oversteer as you get on the throttle, this is just planted. The suspension's around 30% stiffer, a lot of changes to the uprights, a lot of physical changes to this car, and you can really feel it. It's just so much tautier than the standard car. And when it transitions into oversteer, the diff is so much better. It just transitions into smooth oversteer rather than trying to spin up the unloaded wheel. It just really feels like a different car. There's more feel in the steering, a bit of oversteer there. But again, when it oversteers, it's really smooth in the transition. It's just such a much tautier car than the standard car. It's just easier to carry speed. It's still quite an oversteering muscle car, don't get me wrong, but it does feel like a very different car to the standard car. Much honed. Everything's tied down, everything's sharper. Makes the standard XFR feel a bit like a stoggy executive saloon, which is quite a testament to this car. And across the line.
In the end, the Jaguar XFR S was 1.6 seconds quicker than the standard car. But is it worth the extra money? Well, if you rate driving pleasure above all else, then the answer is yes. With its completely reworked suspension and unique diff, the XFR S feels like a completely different car.